Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we are going to start with the Sarf revision. We are just going to start from the very basics. Sarf, what is Sarf? It is a very important part of the Arabic language, and it is something that makes life very easy. It might seem slightly troublesome. Well, not necessarily, because if you're in the habit of revising and repeating, then it becomes very easy. But it may appear in the very beginning that maybe it's complicated. It is not. It is not complicated. You just have to give it 10 minutes every day, maybe 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, and inshallah, this will become very, very easy. And Allah has already made it easy to learn the language of the Quran. So when you have clear intentions, you pray to Allah, then inshallah it will become very easy for you to memorize and understand the Sarf words and the Sarf families. So we will start with what is Sarf. Sarf is basically, it is called morphology in English. Morph means form, shape or form. And logy, as you know, it's study, like psychology and biology. So logy is a word that is used for study, and morph is form. So this is a study of word forms or word shapes. So how Arabic differs from other languages is that when you know one word and you know its root letters, you can create a huge vocabulary. This is like magic. It works like magic. You know the root words, and with same root words, you can create. So this is actually a genius way of learning. So here it is. We break it down. The study of form of things is morphology, and in languages it is study of form of words. And as you know, some of you might know, metamorphosis is the process of changing of form. As we see in the case of the life cycle of a butterfly, if you've gone through the life cycle of a butterfly, then you know that it is called metamorphosis. That's process of changing of form. So it is a beautiful process. And that's how we learn Sarf. It is like a metamorphosis of the root words. Sarf is the study of word patterns and how meaning can be derived based on these word patterns. Sarf is the study of word patterns and how meaning can be derived based on these patterns. Mechanism through which you can learn to recognize the pattern of a majority of words in the Arabic language. So, Sarf is the mechanism through which you can learn to recognize the pattern majority of words in the Arabic language. With Sarf, you can also construct a multi-word when a single word. In Sarf, we are going to come across two terms. Those two terms are mushtaq and jamid. Mushtaq and jamid. Mushtaq words are the words that you can do the sarf of. So they follow a particular pattern that can be manipulated and transformed. Jamid, and you can remember this from jammed, you know, something which is jammed, blocked. So jamid or jammed words are words that you cannot do sarf of. They cannot be transformed. So in the study of jamid and mushtaq, most words in Arabic are words that are mushtaq. And if you know the meaning of mushtaq is somebody who's eager or welcoming or has a welcoming attitude. So mushtaq wants to meet you and greet you and something like that. So jammed is jammed. Words are words that are jammed. They cannot be done sarf off. And mushtaq is somebody who's eager, keen, welcoming. So remember it like that. The mushtaq or mushtaq words are the ones whose sarf can be done, and jammed words are the ones whose sarf cannot be done. The other thing we are going to come across is the contents and the container. Contents and container. Every mushtaq word is made up of two elements, contents and container. Contents and container. Contents of the word and container that the contents are going to be placed in. Let us explore these two elements in more detail. The contents. Every word in Arabic language has root letters. Every word in the Arabic language has root letters. A majority of words have 3 root letters. These root letters are what we call the contents of the word. The same contents can be poured into many different containers. When different containers hold the same contents, they also share something in common in terms of the meaning of the word. So first we came across two terms, mushtaq and jamid, mushtaq and jammed. Now we are learning about the contents and the container. Every mushtaq word is made up of two elements, the contents of the word and the container that the contents are going to be placed in. So you can imagine that the contents of the word are like a fluid. When they sit in a container, they take the shape of the container. Okay? Contents of the word in Arabic language are like water or a liquid. They take the shape of the container in which they are placed in. Let us explore these two elements in detail. Most of the Arabic words have 3 root letters. Most of the Arabic words have 3 root letters. Letters are what we call the contents of the word. The same contents can be poured into many different containers, and when different containers hold the same contents, they also share something in common in terms of the meaning of the word. Take a look at the following words. Every word in the Arabic language has root letters. A majority of words have 3 root letters. These root letters are what we call the contents of the word. The same contents can be poured into many different containers. When different containers hold the same contents, they also share something in common in terms of meaning of the word. Notice that the contents, the root letters, ain, lam, mim, appear in every word, but the spelling or shape of the word, the container, is different. Also notice that though the meanings vary, they are all somehow related. Allama means he taught. Talimun means education. Muallamun is a teacher. Alimun is a scholar. Ta'allama is he learned. Ilmun is knowledge. Ma'lumatun is fact. Alamu, more knowledgeable. The technical term for contents or root letters is al-jizr. The technical term for contents or the root letters is al-jizr. Al-jizr is the root letters. Ain, lam, mim. Ain, lam, mim are the root letters. The jizr of all these words is ain, lam, mim. So we have to memorize this as well. You can go through it again if you did not understand it properly. As for the terminology pertaining to each individual root letter, it is modeled off the word fa, ain, lam. The root letters have been, for the purpose of study, they are categorized as fa, ain, lam. The first letter is called fa al-kalima. The fa of the word in the word fa'ala. Second letter is called ain al-kalima. And third letter is called lam al-kalima. Take a look below at the root letters kataba. Kataba. Ka is going to be the fa al-kalima. Ta is going to be the ain al-kalima, and ba is going to be the lam al-kalima. So fa'ala, kataba. Kaf responds to fa, ta responds to ain, and ba responds to lam. Fa'ala. So how many terms we have come across so far? We came across morphology, we came across mushtaq and jamid, we came across root letters. Most of the Arabic words are containing 3 root letters. Then we came across contents and container. Contents are the root letters and root letters are the jizr. So far, we have come across these, and the jizr of the words are modeled off fa, ain, lam, fa, ain, lam, fa, ain, lam, fa, ain, lam, fa al kalima, ain al kalima, lam al kalima. Remember the order and remember these 3. The container refers to the pattern or the shape of the word. It is the frame in which the contents sit. In any given word, everything aside from the contents is part of the container. This includes all harakat as well as any additional letters. The container, now we spoke about al-jizr. Jizr was the contents. Container is the one that contains the pattern or shape of the word. It is a frame in which the contents are put or poured in. And in any given word, everything aside from the contents, the 3 root letters, is part of the container. Apart from the jizr, rest of the things will be from the container, borrowed from the container. So this includes all harakat as well as any additional letters. When it comes to containers, we have what they call the family or al-bab, and we have what we call the family members, as-sigha. Almost every family has the same family members, but every family has a unique characteristic. So almost every family has the same family members, but every family has unique characteristics. So let's see, every Sarf family has the following members. Every family will have the following members. So there will be a past tense, present tense, passive, past passive, present passive, command, forbidding, idea, ism fa'il, ism maf'ul, that's one carrying out an action, one that is affected by the fail, and ism zarf, that time or place in which the action takes place. So you will have in every family, you will have a word for past tense, present tense, past passive, present passive, command, forbidding, idea, one who acts, one who action is acted upon, and time and place of the action. These are 10 words that will be always present, almost always present in any family. Allama, yu'allimu, ullima, yu'allamu, allim, la tu'allim, taliman, mu'allimun, mu'allamun, and mu'allam. So these are the words, and we will come across them again and again till we perfect them. So here you can have a look at all the containers. There are different shapes. Have a good look at these. These are all different shaped containers. And when we put the jizr in them, fa'ain lam, fa'ain lam, fa'ain lam, they will take, fa'ain lam will take the form of these containers. So fa'ain lam was the root, and these are containers are the families. This is how it works. You have the same water, but you put them in different containers. Right now we have fa, ain, lam. So when you, for example, put it in one family, then it is fa, ain, lam. You put it in another family, it adds an alif in the beginning or hamza in the beginning. Then you put it in another family, then there comes an alif or hamza in between the fa and the ain kalima. So for example, we have jahada, fa'ala, and we have aslama, af'ala. But the root letters will be all the same. The additional borrowed letters will come because of the container, because of the family. And once again, all of them will have meaning that refer back to the basic meaning of the root letters. All of them will be a branching off from the same root letters, so they will have some meaning. Some way or the other, the meaning will come back to the root letters. So excellence needs practice. Every Arabic word has a fa, ain, lam, kalima. We will study and memorize different families of forms of words to understand them and use them in daily life with great ease, inshallah. In the meantime, you have to practice whatever we have revised today. Look at these. These are all different containers. These are all different families. So once again, let's go through quickly. Quick recap. We are revising Sarf. Morphology is the study of morph is the form and logy is the study. Morphology is the study of the form of things, and in linguistics, it is the study of form of words, how words are formed. Metamorphosis is the process of changing of form, like in butterflies. What is Sarf? Sarf is the study of word patterns and how meanings can be derived based on these patterns. Mechanism through which you can learn to recognize the pattern of majority of words in the Arabic language is called Sarf. With Sarf, you can also construct a multitude of words when given a single word. Jamid and mushtaq, jammed or jamid words cannot be sarfified. Mushtaq are the words that are mushtaq, they are eager, that you do sarf with them. Contents and container. Contents are the root letters, container is the families. Contents are the root letters, container is the family. Every mushtaq word is made up of two elements, contents and container. So a word that can be sarfed, mushtaq words, they are made up of two elements, contents and container. Contents are the root letters, container is the family. So here we have the three root letters of this will be Ain, Lam, Mim, and Ain, Lam, Mim are the jizr of all these words. The jizr is Ain, Lam, Mim. Jizr is the root letters. Jizr, root letters. Jizr, root letters. You have to memorize this. Ain, Lam, Mim are the fa, ain, lam of all these words. What are the fa and lam of this family or these words? Fa and lam of all these words is the ain, lam, mim. Isn't that interesting? The fa and lam are the ain, lam, mim. That's really interesting. So here we have a simpler example, kataba, like in fa and lam, ain, lam, mim, there are the three letters in jumbled up order. But here we have kataba. Kataba is kaf is the fa al kalima, ta is the ain al kalima, lam is ba is the lam al kalima. Fa ain lam. Kataba, fa ain lam. So here we have the container. The container refers to the pattern or the shape of the word. It is a frame in which the contents sit, or the family. The root letters are the contents. Container is the family. Root letters are the contents, container is the family. And the family members have, they are called siga, family is called a bab. Families are called bab and bob. Families are called bob and family members are called siga. So almost every family has the same family members, but every family has unique characteristics. These 10 words you have to memorize even in their Arabic words. You have to memorize Failun Madiyun, Failul Mudare, Fail Madi Mabni lil Majhul, Fail Mudare Mabni lil Majhul, Failul Amr, Failul Nahi, Al Masdar, Ismul Fa'il, Ismul Maf'ul, Ismu Zarf. I have to memorize these. فعل ماضي فعل مضارع فعل ماضي مبني للمجهول فعل مضارع مبني للمجهول فعل أمر فعل نهي مصدر اسم فاعل اسم مفعول اسم ظرف. You have to memorize all these words and we will be going through them again and again, again and again, again and again till we are perfect, inshallah. So here you have the fa kalima, ain kalima, lam kalima. And every Arabic word has a fa, ain, lam kalima. Or usually, most of them have 3 root letters. Majority of the words have 3 root letters. Here are the different families. When you put the fa, ain, lam in one container, it might remain the same. When you put fa and lam in another container, the container might add an alif to it. And if you put it in yet another container, it might add alif in a different place. So all families are containers that add something to the basic fa and lam. Excellence needs practice. Every word has a fa and lam kalima. We will study and memorize different families of forms of words to understand them and use them in daily life with great ease, inshallah. So if you want to go over one more time, you can go through the video again, or you can go through your notes, or you can go through the textbook. These notes have been made from the Dream textbook. Dream textbook is the book that is used by Bayina to teach Arabic language, and if you don't have it, then you must have patience. Go through this video. You can download the Bayina textbook if you are a subscriber of the Bayina TV, or maybe it is found online, I'm not sure. Maybe the PDF is found online. But the best thing would be, if you can afford, go to bayina.com and create a login. And however, they instruct you. I don't know what the terms are right now. Maybe they're sharing for free. Maybe they're sharing after a subscription. That's very, 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 very cost effective. And if you're not a member, you can go subscribe and get your PDF. Otherwise, we have covered pretty much everything in the basics. Inshallah, we'll start with the families in the next revision session. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.